Okay, this is going to be exciting as we create your Twitter account. You're obviously going to create it yourself, and you're going to start off by going to Twitter from any web browser, twitter.com. Okay, at this point, you're going to sign up for Twitter by typing in some basic information, and you're going to have to verify it on email. So I will call this one Larry Bird Doll 2, and I will put an email address in, and you'll do the same. Obviously, you'll create a password and write it down and keep track in 2 places. And this is what's important. Your username down here where it says create your username is very important. That's going to be the URL of how people look at your blog, at your Twitter page. So I will call this Larry Bird Doll 2, only because I've used the other one and I'm teaching you how to do this. And you probably want to keep me signed in this account, but you don't need to tailor Twitter based on your recent websites. Okay, at this point, we'll choose the bottom yellow, create your account. And remember, everything here is important, and you should write this down. So you know the email address you've used, you've created the password, and this is very important. You think about this. Create your username. That's going to be your identity and the way people see you. After you create the account, you'll be able to get started, and I may have to switch to something else here. Great. So now I have an account, and tweets can be up to 140 characters. We're not going to tweet anything yet. Choose next. You don't want to follow any of these people. You don't want to do any of this stuff. You just want to go to your Twitter page. So your Twitter page now is twitter.com/whatever you typed in. So I'm going to go to mine, and it doesn't have any colors and it doesn't have any identity. So we're going to be adding a picture to it by choosing Edit Profile down here. By choosing Edit Profile and choosing the plus symbol right up here where it says plus, we're going to upload a photo. So this is where you have a photo on your desktop that you're planning to use. And I've got one, but it's your job to get your own. And this will be my photo. And when I have it and I'm here, I can change the slider and I can move things around. So changing the slider magnifies, and then you choose apply when you're happy with what you want. You then choose save changes, and you're on your way. When you click home, don't follow people just because they make these suggestions. That's irrelevant. You go up to the gears. You see the gears over there? And this is where you will go to settings, and you can view your profile page. You can edit your profile page. When you choose to edit, you have a pencil up here. You can upload a file for your what's called your header. Again, this is different than the other one, and I will do something different for this, and then I'll choose apply. Again, I'll go to Home, Save Changes. It's beginning to look more and more like my page. And now it's time to do your first tweet. Your first tweet is a box that looks like this. When you type in this box, you're typing something that is of significance. In this course, we're going to ask you to take a look at several software programs. So I looked at BrainPop today, and I thought that this software might be of use for my students, period. When you're doing this typing, as you type more, the BrainPop software, keep your eye down here on this number. This is how many characters you have left out of 140. 140 is your magic number. The BrainPop software, if you make typos like that, do you see how it has red underlining for spelling mistakes? The BrainPop software gave me several videos that now all of a sudden you have a -3. That -3 means that you're out of bytes, you're out of space. So you have to edit what you have to write so that it doesn't go down into the negative numbers. So software, or I'm going to just say, I saw many videos of interest for kids. And then you click on tweet. So this number tells you how many bytes you have left out of the 140. Now your home page, if you look at it, is going to contain twitter.com/LarryBirdDoll2 has one tweet. Nobody's following and you're not followers. We'll talk about that in the next video. But here's your tweet, which means it's your blog, it's your web page. If you go to twitter.com/Steve Bergen, you will see what my blog, what my Twitter account looks like, what I've chosen to put on, how many following and how many followers I have. If you go to twitter.com/SummerCore, you'll see a different web page by the people who run SummerCore, and you'll take a look at their tweets, who they're following, and who their followers are. When you look at what somebody else is following, you might find things that you want to follow as well. So as you look at somebody else's followers, you might want to click on one and say, oh, here's the National Association of Independent Schools, and I'll choose to follow that one. So you get ideas about who to follow sometimes by looking at the followers of somebody that you think is interesting. So that's one nice feature of Twitter. Every time you click on home, you go to the home page that belongs to you. All right, we're going to sign off from now, but you've learned how to do your first tweet, and you're going to be sending a tweet about each piece of software you're going to be looking at this week, and I'm going to be able to see your homework on your webpage. Okay, Steve Bergen signing off on creating your Twitter account. Bye, everybody.